I'll do that. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for attending today's business presentation on the 16th of July at noontime. Please read the minutes. I did. And I'll take the roll. Dennis Burrows.
Here.
Maureen Debeguer.
Here.
Richard Handelsman.
Here.
John Hess.
Here.
Duke Horton.
Here.
Olga Wolkenstein. Donald Foster.
Here.
Tony Burrows. David Boas is here. John Timmerman.
Here.
Jerry Sutowski. Bruce Stutzman.
Here.
Richland.
Here.
Mary Jane Georges.
Here.
Fausto Fabro.
Here.
We do have a quorum. Thank you. Well, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes.
Accept the motion. I second.
Any discussion, changes, or corrections? No. Done. Minutes will be approved as presented. And you know, my usual rule here is when we go into questions, it's one question at a time. No two-part questions, no clarifications. If you want to ask that second question, that'll be after the next person gets a chance. If no one is asking a question, then you may ask. I'm going to turn the meeting over to Donald for the old business part of the meeting.
Hello, everyone. All right, updates on projects. We're moving along. Plymouth Laundry, the sod is being installed as we speak. The irrigation was installed yesterday. There is a stump in the back of the fence that still needs to be grinded, so I've got John Curtis on that. The fence that was the wood fence that was installed in back of the laundry needs to be preserved. So we'll get somebody out there and put some, I don't know what, Thompson's water seal or something on it to keep it from turning gray. Inside the building, pretty much everything is done. A couple of things in the bathroom. A mirror has to go up. It might have been going up today. We're waiting on a final version of the laundry machine contract for Fausto to sign, but that's with the lawyer. So they're going back and forth at the moment. North Canal, Fausto signed the contract this week, so we should get that work done, begin shortly. All right. On the fence, I'm sure you've noticed they finished installing the fence along North Canal. The guardrail in Wellington, Andover, and Windsor section will be complete today. They need to put some signage up, but other than that, they're done. The only other job hanging on the South Canal is the drain that Shenandoah is putting in by the Seacrest compound. And I don't have a date for that yet. I'd imagine it'll be next week or the week after. And that's all I got for ongoing projects.
Okay, questions on the Plymouth Laundry?
Oh, no problem.
Oh, I do. Did a fire inspection pass?
Plymouth Laundry?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
all inspections passed.
Okay, clear. Thanks.
We're in punch list work now.
Okay, okay.
Questions on the North Canal? John?
Can somebody refresh my memory on the bridge? My question to the bridge is the bridge completely on our property? We own all the property around it?
We own the parcel that contains the bridge.
That means we own everything. Okay.
South Canal? Fencing,
Looks good.
those look very nice. All right. Donald, do you have any new business to bring before the committee?
Not at this time.
Anybody have anything they think should be added on the new business? And we'll go into discussion of items that pertain to this committee. Don?
Is there any updates on the paving?
Yeah,
Finished?
well, it's ongoing.
Or-
Paving never stops, John.
Mhm.
They'll be here, Monday again to do some jobs. They're doing some work at Fausto's building. And then we immediately go into the next list.
Uh,
Anybody else?
Where are we on the,
Next, John.
all right, notice some of the bus stops have rock at them where the benches are. Some are paved, some are rock. Will we ever change the rock over to the paving? And
Most of the bus stops are on association property, not Yuko property. Very few of them are on Yuko property. The ones that are on Yuko property are either pavered or asphalt.
But mainly on the ring roads, am I correct about that?
Yeah.
Bruce,
where are we on the lining, striping and arrows? Do we have a company in there yet?
We have one proposal. I haven't solicited another. I've got my hands full with the jobs we have. And once I get two of those off my list, then I'll go to the next projects.
Not good. What's the timetable, you think, 3 months?
I don't have a timetable.
Okay,
Don Hess.
Yeah, it's a question on the drainage over at Greenbrier. The one that goes off onto the property to the south.
Yeah.
Is that ongoing, completed?
The drain that's there is a French drain, and it's a large French drain that's completely cleaned out. That's accommodating most of the rainfall. When we get a real soaker, it overflows, drains out in 3 to 4 hours. There was a small drain on the very edge of the property that was ad hoc, and it went into a reflection bay. That's not used, doesn't exist anymore. At some point, we'll speak to the project manager about maybe letting us have a drain there.
Maureen,
Couple of weeks ago, there was a water main break by Cambridge H.
Yes,
Does that affect the smell of the water now in our units?
the smell in your units, because whenever there's a water main break, they dose the drinking water with Clorox, right? So that's just to make sure that since there's been open pipe in contact with the ground.
Yeah.
It's to make sure no microbes get into the drinking water. It's perfectly safe to drink, and if you leave a glass of water out for 10 minutes, you won't smell the smell anymore.
Yeah.
Gas
All
off.
of a sudden, it's like I turn on the faucet and it's like, ooh.
And this is also the time of year where the water company puts more chlorine in than the winter time because of the heat.
I thought so, but like usually if you go on the website, they'll have little notices
Yeah.
about that. But I have seen nothing.
No, that's
For some
normal.
reason, my water bill went up like almost $10. Like it never went up that
that shouldn't affect
strange
you.
reason. I know, it was just like a coincidence.
Well, you look fairly clean, so I would imagine you're bathing at a regular interval, and that's no.
I normally do, let's put it that way. And I have a phone, yes.
Yes.
All everybody to know,
Any other question?
but thank you for that.
Any comments or anything else people would like to make a comment on about this committee?
For the, me,
Yes,
when you
Maureen.
when going out of Haverhill, the little walkway they made between us and the other company, they are putting trees now over there. It looks nice.
Yeah, many of
In the
those,
middle.
and many of those trees were salvaged from the old property.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Every time I go out, it looks so much nicer.
Yeah.
More and more that they're putting there.
I do have some additional news about the property if you want to hear it.
Go right ahead.
Two things. First is, I already told you about no, actually I didn't. We have two catch basins on Century Boulevard that terminate inside Reflection Bay. They're both connected. One is in front of Salisbury A and the other is on the walkway on the south side of the road, on the sidewalk. They're clogged at the moment, so when we get a heavy rain, there's flooding there. I just heard back from Reflection Bay's attorney, acknowledged the issue and they're gonna get back to me on it. So they have to figure out what to do with that storm drain. But before they dug out a little temporary lake for the stuff to go, well, now it's not. So they'll have to figure that out. I should hear from them. The other thing is, Fausto and I noticed the other day, driving down Haverhill Road, that there's a new feature that we didn't know about. There's what appears to be an out parcel. This is on Haverhill Road, kind of right next to Family Dollar.
Yeah.
So I queried about that to the county. I saw it listed as classification 7900, which means, I looked it up, cultural. And I looked, and that's defined to mean a museum or historical society. The hell is that? So I queried again. And what I found out was Reflection Bay is giving that piece of property over to the county. If the county can't find or doesn't have a use for it, then they will surplus the property and bid it out to developers for workforce housing. So when you go by and you see that, it looks like my first thought was they're gonna put a store there. It looked like a commercial out parcel, but it's not. It's either gonna be housing or something else. The other piece of news is,
Wait a second, Al. You said a side of Family Dollar.
right on top of
Yeah.
it. I'll show you on the map.
No, I seen it.
Draw something, it's on Family Dollars like.
It's on the north side.
Yeah, the Family Dollar's great.
Between,
Here's Haverhill Road. That's Family Dollar.
Right,
yeah,
That'd be our parcel, right here.
right there.
right there.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
not really a side of it, it's on the other side of the parking lot.
Yeah,
prior to
Yeah,
going
yeah.
south,
Yeah.
right,
Past the parcel, you're looking at Family Dollar.
for the traffic light.
Well, you see that little, where I just drew?
Uh-huh.
That's the spot. The other thing is, and this came up this past week as well, the big 6 acre parcel in back of Yuko that belongs to the county. They were bidding it out to developers to put some kind of senior workforce housing there. There were no takers. So now the new idea is to put the new medical examiner's office there. So that's the thing they're playing with now.
Medical thing.
Yeah, the coroner.
Yeah,
Coroner. Right,
He's laughing and
yeah, right next to.
might as well be close to the work, right?
Yeah, a short trip.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not set in stone, but they wanted us to know that that's being considered.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That'd be less traffic.
with the possibility of having the sheriff put a substation either place. The county,
It's a possibility, sure.
if the county has a possibility of using the property, maybe somebody from here could suggest that.
No, that's a good idea.
That's conjecture that we don't have any control.
Well, I know.
You could put it in the conversation.
We could ask for anything.
It's been promised to us by a couple of candidates for the office
Sure.
over the years. And with that being in the back of other people's minds, it would be a good position.
Sounds like something that a delegate in good standing could make a suggestion of at the next delegate assembly.
And you're one of those. You're a delegate in good standing.
Anything else? Fausto,
You want to mention something about the bus? The extension, we asked for the possibility of a bus contract extension and. that's
Oh, yeah,
kind of-
sure. The officers are considering a 1-year extension to the current bus contract. So two things are under negotiation right now. The one is the increase. Obviously, our position is we want no increase, but that's not what it's gonna be. The second thing is we want the vendor to take a close look at the operation and see if any efficiencies can be made.
Yes.
Right. And we had a very good meeting this past week, and we talked to an executive at the company, and he seemed to take our idea to heart. So we're gonna see. We're giving 30 days. All right.
I have a sense that from that meeting that they value our account. That he's willing to work on
Good. Glad I heard.
Anything else? Now's your chance before I ask for an adjournment.
Good.
Yes, John.
No, I was gonna ask for these.
Okay, do I have a second?
it.
Oh, you want to ask?
I wanted to ask a question. How long is the contract is right now? How long is the contract now?
It expires in, I think, September.
December 30th.
December.
Oh, yeah, end of the year, end of the year.
December
Yeah.
31st, 2026.
Okay.
That was what, 6 years, 5 years?
5 years.
It's 5 years,
Okay. I just-
long 5 years.
The stickling point, if I may,
Sure.
is when we had the meeting with them, we discussed this over a month and a half ago.
Okay.
And we couldn't understand why it was taking so long for them to come up. Because in the existing contract that they signed and we signed, there's a 5-year clause, and then there's an option of the next 5 years.
Okay.
And based on that, there's a rate increase of 2.5%.
A year?
Yes, okay, and they won't, I'll use the word, they kicked around. We should be around $75-$76 an hour. And they're pushing $100 to $115 an hour as a possible increase.
Wow.
Which we reminded them, I reminded them, and the group that was here, that we have something in writing that says totally the opposite.
Right.
And they said, well, we have expenses and everything is more expensive,
Wait,
and so do we.
Yeah.
So, and Donald was nice to remind them that we do not have to have buses
at all.
at all.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but whatever decision was made would not be made by the people in the room, it would be made by the delegates.
Yes.
So that they were aware that whatever they're pushing has to go to the delegates before anybody can say yes or no.
Great.
John Timmerman?
Just a general question, pretty much on projects. South Canal's closing out, fencing updates closing out, and I know Plymouth Lodge will be closed real soon. What's our next project?
They are closed. Plymouth Laundry is closed.
No, I know, I mean that
You have to
project.
close out the project.
Besides the North Canal, which is gonna be a major
I
project.
have four projects in mind. One is striping the entire village.
Yeah.
The other is a street light project over in the northeast quadrant. That's sitting on my desk waiting for a survey to be done. The other two projects are drainage related. The first is the drainage problem over on Century Boulevard, which we already have plans made up. We put it to the side when we picked up the two big projects. The other one is the refurbishment of the drainage swales around the ring roads. I'm sure you've noticed that after a rain, all of the entrances into the ring roads from the residential sections have a puddle. The reason for that is because the swales, which are supposed to be disc-shaped, aren't disc-shaped anymore after 60 years. They're hump-shaped. So it's basically a bobcat creating a new contour and putting a new sod. That's a big project.
Dennis?
Yeah, I know this is that bus shelter that I brought up at the delegate meeting. Is that gonna stay where it's at or
Brought up at the delegate meeting.
It was brought up at executive board.
executive board meeting? Is that gonna stay?
The plan right now is for, I went and looked at some other projects, other communities. And I found that they don't have the wraparound. All they have is the top. So I showed it to Fausto and he said, take the sides off. Now there's nothing to clean.
That's what I was asking. I mean, it was a stupid thing.
Not exactly the highest thing on my list, but
I realize that.
We also did a little bit of research on different types of covering
Mhm.
that do not include canvas. I gave some stuff to Donald that I found up on the internet that would be like metal and plexiglass or something
The
that,
bus shelters you see on
Regular-
Okeechobee Boulevard.
Like the county has.
like a normal bus shelter.
Yeah,
yes.
like a normal bus stop.
Different sizes, different type of material, so that, but I believe removing the sides
I
would.
thought, I thought of you just a minute ago, because I was on my way back from the airport from dropping off Jerry, and the exact enclosure that you showed me,
Yeah,
which is on Haverhill Road across from the Magic Mart, it just got plowed over by a car.
oh,
Yes, if you see it, just, yeah, you can see it when you go out.
yeah,
A comment on that, living here in Florida. If you have more than two sides enclosed, I don't care what material it is, it's gonna get moldy in there.
Of course.
It's gonna. This is where we live.
Mhm.
It's gonna happen. Maureen?
On the bus transportation, will you have other proposals come in, other companies, bus companies?
That's a matter for the Transportation Committee.
Yeah, no, I know, but I was going back to the bus.
Chair's not here, so I would wait till we have that
it's
meeting.
not going, if you could, is it going out to bid? No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Oh, okay.
Not unless they come up
Not
with
yet.
a ridiculous, if they come up with a ridiculous figure, then we will be forced to make it go out, an RFP need to be sent out.
Okay,
And
that was my.
Although in
What I
that
was getting at.
discussion, when he heard the word bid, I think he got a little friendlier with us.
yeah,
He didn't like your.
he didn't realize that we weren't a pushover.
Well, they make mega bucks here. I mean, come on. I thought they tried to throw out those higher numbers, so it's like we didn't have the contract, or we don't read contracts. And then when Fausto brought up the subject of the $74,
Yes.
then he was like, oh, I guess I should read the contract.
Yeah, he should. When I mentioned page 10 says, specifically gave him the
Yeah.
page number,
Uh-huh.
then he realized that we weren't gonna be just rolled over,
So to speak.
so to speak, yes.
Thank you.
One thing I'll say about the transportation costs. And we are looking for efficiencies. But efficiencies per hour. Could cost you more money, but you make money on other parts of the contract. So, okay, maybe it's gonna cost the same or just slightly a little bit more, but maybe. We're not gonna have the same type of coverage, so there's always two ways to look at that. Your per hour cost might go up. But your overall cost could come down. With the efficiencies depending on how a contract is brought out. Did you make a motion to adjourn?
Yes, I did.
Anybody else have anything else? Yes.
Second that motion.
Oh, you made second it? Thank you, everybody, and we're out of here at 12.
Make my copy.
Huh?
I can make my copy.
Go to the vet, Brandy.
I can't go to the vet.
So,
Not in veterans.
All right, Dominic, you did-
Veterinarian, have you ever heard a cat or a dog complain about their medical
I
service?
made a copy of-
I haven't.
I'm not complaining, they come over, eat yours, I just gotta get my.
I'm gonna read this every night for the next.
Oh, there are 2 rooms in this building. One of them. And guess whose license? is over?
Donald?
Yeah,
You wanna shut?
yeah, sure.
Still recording.
The other one is insurance.
The,
We're always on here until we turn it off, everybody.
all right, see you later.
All right, thank you too.
Thanks for